When I was 9, Miss Frizzle told me that the sun would expand into a red giant devouring Mercury, Venus, and me. Every night for a year, I'd lie awake and imagine a wall of fire, a burn that didn't end until I did. Fact check, the sun won't swallow us for another 7 billion years. My parents reassured me, sweetie, we'll all be dead before then. 5 years later, California set fire and never stopped burning. I knew school was starting by the JCPenney backpack ads and the way the skies glowed orange, ash falling like snow from the wildfire haze. When I was 13, I learned that a fire tornado, unlike a sharknado, is an actual thing. When convection from the rising heat starts to spin, turns a blaze into a vortex roaring 5 miles from my house. My sister and I crammed 3 cats and 4 chickens into cardboard boxes we pulled from the recycling, cradle them in our laps as the minivan peels out of the driveway. 2 chickens are stuffed into 1 box, cramped and clucking in the dark while the cats yowl, and I look back at the front door, the tire swing, the ginkgo tree my mom planted when her brother died, the swirling column of smoke. More land burned in 2021 than the total area of California's state parks. Projections show that a 1-degree temperature increase will multiply acres burned by a factor of 6. A bison becomes a mammoth. A pond becomes Lake Superior. The Trinity National Forest becomes a scorch mark the size of Belgium. But Rush Limbaugh is pretty sure it only feels warmer because of air conditioning. Donald Trump spent 285 days golfing on lush green lawns. We couldn't waste the water, so my dad let our lawn turn yellow. My mom stopped watering the ginkgo, watched it wither and die. When I was 17, Senator Inhofe brought a snowball to Congress to argue that global warming was a hoax. The same year, the deadliest wildfire in California history incinerated a town called Paradise. We deserve more elegant metaphors. On Sundays, my dad used to take us to breakfast at the mom and pop joint down the road. We sat at the same table by the big stone fireplace. I always ordered pancakes and country fried potatoes. These days, the only things left of the cafe are the burnt out chair frames and the hearth, rising from the rubble like a headstone. When Reading burns, my friends flee their childhood bedrooms, mattresses dissolve into a nest of twisted wire, the tire swing melts into a puddle of rubber. I imagine my friend holding the photograph of herself as a toddler, swinging between her parents' hands as their smiles disintegrate into flame.